Guys, it's so Epick here, and today I am bringing you another of my great videos. So we will be discussing two topics today, which is the Black Ops DLC map pack number 2, which is called Eclipse, which is by far the better of the two DLCs, and there's also hashtag Black Market Blackout, which I will be discussing later on in the video. So enjoy my commentary and these topics while you enjoy as well this lovely gameplay of me playing on the brand new map, and I got quite a satisfying 47 kills, which is the most I've gotten in any Call of Duty game. So let's start off with our topic number 1, which is the Black Market Blackout. So what is it? It's basically, wait, let me just give you a little bit of a backstory first about microtransactions. First of all, they started off in Black Ops 2, where you could buy skins and calling cards and all of that good jam. And you would get as well a bonus gun with if you got the DLC pack, which was great. The gun wasn't overpowered at all, and it was everyone enjoyed it pretty much. So that was Black Ops 2 where it first started, and everyone was happy about that because you could basically pay €1.99 it was, and you could get the weaponized 115, the cyborg, or any other camo that you really liked. So later on in Ghosts, they brought back this microtransaction, but it also came with the idea of customizing your character himself. You could have Snoop Dogg's voice, which I highly enjoyed on the PS3, and you could have different skins for your character and armor, and that looked amazing. You'd have a really unique character with the very cool camos and everything. And there was also 2 weapons which you could get if you bought the DLC packs, and they weren't overpowered at all, and everyone was fine with that because all you had to do was, if you had the season pass, you could just get it, and there was like no pay to win because the gun was very equal, I could say. So now we're in Advanced Warfare, which, to be completely honest, was the biggest pay-to-win game of 2015. Because all these variants which you got in Advanced Supply Drops, they were just OP. The AK-12 RIP, the HBR-A3 Insanity, if you might recall, these were some of the best in Advanced Warfare. And as well, the BAL-27 Inferno were great. So that game wasn't much of a success in terms of its customers, but it sold a lot and it made millions and millions of dollars of those microtransactions. So here we are in Black Ops 3, and what is the situation? Well, now they're adding more guns and more guns and more guns in the supply drops, and it has been rumored that there's even more coming, which is really frustrating to me personally, because you need to be able to get those guns in the season pass, which I own. So if you can't get them in the season pass, you have to spend tons and tons of money for just a chance of getting these guns. And these guns, to be completely honest, they're not the best, but the new sniper rifle is just OP. That's all I'm going to say, because it has aim assist and no other sniper rifle has aim assist. So that's pretty annoying, and now here we are. People have been very frustrated, so there is a trend called hashtag Black Market Blackout. And what is that? So from, I think, about a month ago, and we still have another month to go, it was a 2 to 3 month event. The whole of the people who are participating in this cannot purchase COD points or open supply drops until, I think it is May 1st or June 1st, one of those. So I am participating in this because I think Activision need to understand that the community isn't happy. We are really annoyed about this, and the message needs to go through that either you literally increase the probability of you getting a gun in those supply drops, because right now I think it's 0.2% chance of you getting it in a rare, and that is very little. I think over $300 you have to spend to get at least one of those weapons, which is just crazy money. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know about you guys, but I feel that the whole of the community should do this, just to pass on the message that we really don't like this, and that we feel that it's unfair that you have to pay more money to get a better sniper rifle or better guns at some point. And speaking of better guns, it's been rumored in this map, I think, that there is actually the outline or the gun of the MP7 and the Scar H. So people are already predicting that they might be coming to supply drops, which would totally ruin the game. And the shield as well. They found the shield. A shield, yes. That would ruin the momentum of the game. So that is it for hashtag Black Market Blackout. If you really feel the same about me, please join this. And all you have to do is just go on Twitter, write hashtag Black Market Blackout, and we just want to keep getting more people and more people to participate in this. So this is it. Now let's go on to the second topic of this video, which is DLC 2 Eclipse. This is by far one of the best DLC we have ever gotten in Call of Duties, because just these maps are crazy. First of all, let's start off with Spire. Spire is a multiplayer combat which is set in a futuristic suborbital airport terminal. So it's basically an airport terminal just under the orbit, so it's just above the clouds as well. So it's very cool because it has that clean white design of like the futuristic buildings, and at the same time it has open mid-ranged areas, which is great. And this gun is also set around having to wall run. So before, in the past maps, you could run on the walls, it was an option, but now like to get to certain places on this map you have to run on the wall, which like brings back the element of wall running, because I just see it's not that big of a feature if you can just use it optionally and you've got like less aim while you're running, which is pretty annoying. Next, let's go on to Rift. Rift is the one you're seeing right now, so I don't really have to describe it, but it's basically a factory set on top of a volcano, and it's just the most intense map I have ever seen. I could even go to the point of saying it's nearly as intense as Nuketown. Right now it is my favorite map alongside Nuketown, because I am, as you have seen in my videos, a submachine guy dude. So I just go in with a submachine gun and just tear people apart with the VMP. And they've also buffed the Vesper, which I'm pretty happy about. I used to be master race with that gun, but then they nerfed it so that the recoil would go to like the ceiling. Anyway, let's get back to our topic. So the next one is Knockout. Knockout is a futuristic, wait, what am I saying? Futuristic, it's a temple. It's a 1970s temple in China, and it looks beautiful. It's got like cherry blossoms everywhere, and you can see cherry blossom leaves flying in the environment, and it's even got that one room with a disco. And yeah, great. It's got like huge gongs everywhere, which if you shoot with your gun makes like a vibrating sound, which is also very nice. But this map, it like breaks the Treyarch rule of a 3-lane design, because fine, it does have like the main structure of a 3-lane design, but the map is just like, it's got small running paths everywhere, so that map can get really confusing at times. So it looks really nice, but yeah, as I said, it can be very confusing. And finally, Verge. If you've played World at War, which unfortunately I haven't, it's a reimagining of the classic World at War map, Banzai, which I've seen gameplay of, is just amazing. There's this one bridge in the middle, and that's where most of the action happens, and that's like a pure 3-lane design. It's just awesome because you can use like long ranged weapons on the path, but at the same time you can be up in there running under the bridge and just wrecking everyone coming out of nowhere, and like nobody expects you, which I love. So yeah, these are the 4 new maps coming, and there's also one zombie map, but I'm not a huge fan of zombies, to be completely honest. I'm actually really bad at it. So it's let me just give you a brief. It's a island which has an abandoned research facility, and it's got like human testing is all over in like tubes. It's really creepy. I played like 5 minutes of it and then I just turned it off because it was really weird. So finally, let me just ask the question, and it is, should you buy this DLC? Well, personally, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan, so I just buy the season pass, whatever it is. And I really like this map pack. I feel like they've done very well with it. The other one, I feel it wasn't that good. Splash was very nice, but otherwise, it wasn't that good. This is much better. So if you're gonna buy one of the two, you should buy the Eclipse map pack because it is the better. And if you're thinking of buying the season pass, I'd maybe wait until the third map pack, and if it turns out to be good, just get the season pass, because whatever the fourth one is, you've already got 3 DLCs, which are, hopefully the third one will be pretty good, because as far as we've seen right now, they are pretty good quality, and they also look very aesthetically pleasing. So that is it for this video. Treyarch, please listen to us. Please take in our pleas to do something about this black market. And Activision, please bring back the community, because so many people are now leaving. You can see the numbers drop because of this, and people are just going back and playing Black Ops 2, which is a real shame, because this game is very good, and it's, to be completely honest, one of the best Call of Duties we've had in years. Like, Advanced Warfare was just a bunch of hippies jumping everywhere in exosuits, and here the movement is so fluid, and the game is just amazing, and the weapon balancing is great, and it's pretty much fixed all the things we hated about Advanced Warfare, which was everything. Like, the game was terrible. And Ghost, I mean, let's just not get started on that retarded game, because the time to kill was just too bad. It was terrible. The game was just so bad. So that is it for this video. If you're gonna buy the season pass, get it. I definitely get it. This is a great game, and you should really get the season pass to get the full experience of this incredibly well developed game. And just to wrap this off, they've actually found a 10th specialist in the game files. He is the black market guy, and they found out that the black market guy is actually the man that you talk to in Singapore, in the quarantine zone, which is pretty cool. Apparently his name is Blackjack. He can steal other specialists' ability. I don't know how that's gonna work. It might be really retarded, to be completely honest, because not many people have the ability activated at the same time, and if they put him in supply drops, that's just gonna ruin the game. So please, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, what am I on about? Just anything. Right now I am pleading, don't put it in supply drops, or else this is gonna ruin the game. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please smack that like button in the face. If you're new around here, subscribe, and I will leave you for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.